How are you? I've got a great match for you today against Kwandaoren66. Yes, you heard that one right. He was streaming a battle for charity, and I donated $5, and we had a battle. Excuse me. And as I said, it's a great battle. It is an Ubers one, and yes, I think a couple of things I want to say. First of all, why am I doing a picture-in-picture animation? That's because I am battling Kwandaoren or Eric or Elo, whatever you want to call him, and you know, in honor of that, I'm gonna do it like this. You know, I've seen a couple of other guys who've been battling him, done the same thing. I thought it'd be cool, so I did it. Also, I got that black ROM to work on my R4, so the quality of this video is gonna be particularly better than the previous ones. And you know, I think that we should just jump right into it. Just wait a second. Okay, here we go. Yes, there we go. As you can see, he's running a sun and I'm running rain, and that could mean that it's gonna be a big weather war, and you know, about keeping your the guy alive while trying to take it down, trying to take out his and stuff like that. But it's nothing like that. You'll see why in just a second. I'm gonna lead off with Mukery, expecting him to lead off with the crown on, because I obviously don't want to stay in since he could be carrying that fire move. I'm actually gonna be switching straight out into my Kyogre. My thumb is because if he goes for a fire move, which I'm hoping he does, I can get my rain up and not take any damage, or at least take a very low amount of damage. And then have my weather up and have the advantage, and then fire up his choice big surf at him at whatever decides to come in, because he really has nothing that's going to take it very well. He has that shape and S, but that's about it. That's the only thing that resists it. But he goes to Ho. I'm guessing because he wanted to set up a sub, or at least that was what I was thinking at the time. I didn't know that he didn't pack the fire move. He's actually packing the Dragon Claw. You'll see that in a minute. I'm really glad I went to Kyogre, because I'll be able to surf him and take it out in one hit. But he crits me, which was big. That was really big, because I would have been able to take him out, and that Ho would not have bothered me anymore. So, like, no more this entire game. It would not have been able to do anything, because it would have gone. But now it's there, and now I have to deal with it in another way. So I got a Darkrai, put it to sleep. I'm glad I didn't miss. That's pretty much the only way I have to deal with a Ho, because I don't really have anything else that can hit it very effectively. Also, he told me right there, he was like, "Oh, I'm using a regenerated Ho," and I'm like, "Fuck you, man! I don't." You should have said that earlier. But it's not really a big deal. I'm just gonna go for the Dark Pulse, trying to hit something. I couldn't really remember if he had anything that resisted it. He does have the Blaziken. It doesn't take too much from it, which is quite unfortunate. But I'm going to predict him to protect his turn, because he wants to be faster than me and high jump kick me. Actually, I could have stayed in and let him protect, and then switch to Giratina and take the high jump kick and make him do recall to himself. But I thought that was a bit too risky, since he could have gone for the sword stance or something, I don't know. But I am going to go for the substitute, as he switched out. I was expecting him to switch out, so basically can't really do too much to Giratina on this Shadow Claw, which even if it has it, it's not going to do a lot. So, I'm gonna go for the substitute. He goes to Groudon. I go for the Shadow Force. Cool thing about Shadow Force with substitute is that the substitute vanishes too. So I get to take my substitute with me. I don't know if that works with fly, a bounce, or anything like that. But that's the first time I see it, so I think it's cool. It really doesn't do too much. It does like a fourth, maybe a bit more than fourth a bit more than the fourth. So that tells me that he's definitely one of those raw ones. So I'm gonna have to switch out, cause he broke my sub, and I don't want to take any Dragon Claws, cause I can't really do too much to him. So I'm gonna go to my Ferrothorn, predicting on Dragon Claw, hopefully get some of that Dragon Claw Iron Barbs damage on him. He paralyzes me, either predicting a switch or predicting me to try to hit him again, I don't know. But my first one doesn't really mind it too much since it's already slow. So since it's already slow, I'm sorry for my horrible pronunciations. But I'm gonna go to my Giratina because I'm still fearing that fire move. But seeing as he switches to a Sleeping Hoe this turn, I'm pretty sure that he does not have it. So I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw just to see how much it does. It does a good amount. And then I'm gonna go for the Substitute this next turn, hoping for him to stay asleep. Unfortunately, he doesn't. He's gonna wake up this turn. I don't want to know if that was the second or the third turn. But you know, wait. I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Because I'm gonna go for the Shadow Fort. Okay, that was the second turn or the third. He's faster than me. Never mind. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Force because I know it's gonna do a lot. I'm figuring he doesn't have Substitute since he has Life Orb, which you know, Substitute and Life Orb doesn't really work too well together since you end up losing a lot of health. But he ends up just switching not wanting to take any more damage. He goes to Groudon again. Doesn't take too much, but since he's been taking 2 of those, he's at below health, below half now. So 2 Dragon Claws should be enough to take him out from here. It looks like it too. He takes out my Substitute. I'm not too bothered. And yeah, there's a Groudon out of the way. I'm really glad I got that one out of the way because it was a real pain for my Giratina. But he is gonna send out his Ho-Oh again now. I know that he's gonna outspeed me now, and I also know that I need Giratina for excuse me, for the Blaziken. So I switch out into my Ferrothorn, pretty much his father. I was hoping for him to go for Brave Bird so that I could get some Iron Barbs and some Brave Bird recall on him. But he ends up just going for the Sacred Fire, banking on the burn, 50% chance of burn if I stay in. That's just gonna be enough to annihilate my Ferrothorn. That'd be enough for 50 Ferrothorns or something. That's insane stat 4 times super figure. That's holy shit. But I am gonna go to my Darkrai again, put him to sleep. I have no better options at this point. So I'm just gonna rinse and repeat, you know. And I'm gonna go for some Dark Pulses now. He decides to stay in this time because he doesn't has he still has that Blaziken, but he doesn't want to stay to switch it in to a Dark Pulse at this point since he is at low health. So with Bad Dreams, that definitely looks like a 2 KO. So I'm just gonna go for it again, but he lives on 4. I was watching the stream and he lived on 4, and he wakes up. Okay, so that is just more hacks in his favor. Damage variations and critical hits. So I think I'm still behind in scores, but I'm really just God, I'm so mad, man. You're getting so lucky. But I'm gonna send him my Dialga. He's gonna send it his Reshiram, and at the stream he was like, okay guys, you gotta see something sexy here. And then I just taken out an Outrage because I'm Scarf Dialga, which nobody expects, but it's a fucking amazing set, man. And he's like, oh he's Scarfed. Never mind, that's not sexy at all. I found that pretty funny, but that's just my humor. He's gonna go to his Blaziken again. I know that I'll outspeed it, so I'm gonna go for the Outrage again. He does decide to Protect, which I was expecting, but I was hoping for a 3-turn average, because that would mean that I would not get confused, and I would have been able to go for a fresh Outrage, and then, you know, have a new 2 to 3 turn Outrage. but of course I get confused. So I go for it, because I'm figuring, okay game, you've been so cruel to me this whole game, so please just let me hit him. Let me not hit myself. But of course I hit myself. So he takes me out with a Flurblitz, and he's taking a ton of recoil, so he's probably only got one hit left unless he goes for high jump kick. But I am gonna go back to Giratina. I know that he's probably just gonna wanna Flurblitz me, but since he has no boosts, I know that I'll be able to live one since I am max HP. And then I'll be able to go, he's gonna take himself out, and then I'll be able to go for the Shadow Force. Which is another great thing about Shadow Force, is that when your opponent takes himself down, you can go for it, and you can get an unprotected, and you can get a one turn, I guess you can call it hit, because he's gonna send in his shaman there, and he can't hit me because he's faster than me. His name is "You're Too Slow," and yes, I am too slow, but in this case, it's gonna work out for me. And Adamant Max Attack, Rises, Orb, Stat, Boosted, Shadow Force. It's just, I think that tops over 200 base power. That's just amazing. His last guy's Mewtwo, so obviously he didn't want to save that thing into a Shadow Force either. Unfortunately, though, I don't pack the Shadow Sneak, which I really would have liked, because that would have helped out me a lot. I think I'll put Shadow Force in this guy, because I have Earthquake, which really doesn't seem to work out for me. I've been testing this team out for a couple of times, and no, Earthquake has given me zero results. So now, but it's Mewtwo against Mewtwo now. He's got one life of recall on himself already, so I'm thinking that this is mine if I can win those speed ties. We're both gonna go for side strikes. I win the first one, but the first one really doesn't matter, since yeah, the first one does not matter at all. It's the second one that matters, because now we're both down to about the same amount of health, and the ones that hits, I think he's lower than my meat actually. But the one that hits his side strike first is gonna be the one that wins. No, not really, because he lives on 2, and it takes me out. God, Eric, you're such a lucky bastard. God. Man, that was. God, he takes himself out with Life Orb, but Life Orb doesn't count in the self KO clause, so he actually wins this one. And you know, LSD, it was a completely amazing game, definitely worth $5. But I'm really sorry it was so haxy. I probably, you know, you just gotta admit it, I would have won that had you not gotten that lucky. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this a little different narration video thingy. And you know, hit the like button, comment, and if you really like this, then you could subscribe, because there'll be more of my videos coming up in the near future. And I will see you guys then. Peace out.